Hello guys, how's it going? This is Napalm and I'm bringing you a video on the game Face Noir. I just went through Steam and I just looked at this. I'm just like, you know what? This game looks interesting, you know? After playing The Wolf Among Us and playing the detective mode, I just been in a good detective mode right now. And you know what? Let me take out this. One moment. Ah, okay, that feels better. Just taking out my something. But anyways, yeah, I just been in the detective mood for now, The Wolf Among Us, which is really great. And yeah, I really enjoyed the first episode. Can't wait for the next ones. And I just saw this and I just thought, you know what, this would be great. It's just like the game, and I just thought, I should play it. So yeah. So this is the starting menu. English, Italiano, whatever that is. I think that's Russian, but let's go with English because we don't speak those other languages. This is by Man Orange Phoenix. This game is like a point and click game, like I said before, kind of like it's actually pretty much like The Wolf Among Us or any of those games, but it's a mystery, and you are a detective and you are accused of murder. And you're just, this whole game is just you just trying to tell the people, like, hey, you guys, I didn't kill this guy, and I'm gonna prove it to you. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, so let's get started. One thing I should point out is that the whole title screen kind of looks like the Bioshock, just the first Bioshock title screen as well. This is the lighthouse, and just the whole font of it, it just reminds me of Bioshock. Just pointing that out. That's nothing important. But anyways, yeah, let's get started. Okay, so it's like a slow start for now. It's kind of acting like a movie where it's just showing the title screens at first, which is pretty cool, I guess. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I can actually move the mouse.
Greta, I have to stop that plane from leaving.
What are you going to do?
I don't know yet. You get the car. It's hidden in the trees near the entrance. The keys are on the dash.
Okay.
Keep the engine running. We need to leave as soon as I get the girl.
Jack,
Yes?
be careful.
There's no time to be careful. Not this time. Greta, go.
Am I playing as Greta? No, I'm not. Wait.
Dannazione. It's too late.
Uh,
It looks like you're too late, Del Nero.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you on that plane?
I hate traveling. I'm not the kind of guy who crosses the desert on a camel. I prefer the comfort of the big city. Moreover, had I left, I would have missed the chance to deal with you. You made me look ridiculous in the eyes of the organization, and I don't have any intention of letting you get away with it.
And what do you want to do? Kill me? I can see it on your face that you've never shot anyone. You're not that kind of guy. You send your men to do your dirty work.
You're right. I've never shot anyone, even though many men and women died because I ordered it.
How brave.
But you know, there's a first time for everything. It was destiny, Del Nero.
well, that's not good. Less than 24 hours before. Oh.
It had to be a little past 4 in the afternoon. I had just lit one of the many cigarettes that fill my days with no clients, when a middle-aged guy comes into my office with 2 caterpillars for eyebrows and a cigar hanging from his mouth. He introduces himself as Harvey Weber, the owner of Weber Company, a meat house in Larchmont. After 10 minutes of pointless chatter about his job, he gives me a photograph. Susan Weber, 20 years old, Harvey's stepdaughter. He tells me all about her carefree lifestyle, her dreams of becoming an actress, and how she hasn't come home in weeks. but how he keeps getting bills for clothes, shoes, and other things that might catch the eye of a 20-year-old girl with a well-heeled old man. Harvey, because of his divorce agreement with his ex-wife, is responsible for supporting the girl until she turns 21. So the kid decides to take advantage of her old man while she can and spend as much as possible until she turns 21. But Harvey Weber isn't one to sit on his hands, and he got his attorneys on the case. They think that if Susan were caught having an affair that her old man wouldn't know of, it could bring the evidence to court and get her cut off. Just one photograph would do it, according to Harvey. I take the job. I'll get him that photograph. The whole thing will cost him $30 a day, plus expenses, paid in advance. Harvey gives me a check for $30 and leaves my office. I cash the check, toss down something that can be called a dinner, and I'm already in Harlem. A few dollars got me a tip that Harvey Weber's kid might be around here, at the Last Heaven Hotel, to be precise. According to the information that I have, a few days ago, some blondie went on a shopping spree here in Harlem. In this neighborhood, if you have money to spend on clothes and jewelry, it's easy to get noticed. I even managed to find out that the girl was seen entering the Last Heaven Hotel. I'd better ask a few questions.
Alright, so now we're starting the game, and so far so good. It's so far so good. Alright, so like I said, it's a point and click game. So yeah, as you can see. Yeah. Oh, look, menu. What is this? I got money.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Yo, yeah, that really doesn't make any sense at all. I mean,
No clue. At least none that makes any sense.
yeah, I know. Why would you? Okay, so right click to get rid of the icon.
The subway. At this hour of night, because of the faces that you see in it, it looks more like a state prison.
Alright.
It's my card. Besides my investigator's license, it's the only thing I have.
So pretty much, as I've learned in many point and click games, you want to observe everything, because every single thing could be of use.
The Athena Theater. I've heard about it. I believe it's considered to be like a temple for black music. A temple that only whites can go to, of course.
Because if you skip like even the smallest detail in one of these games, then you're pretty much screwed and you're missing out on the story. Oh wait, hold on, no, there was something back here.
Just a pile of junk.
Alright, well, it couldn't hurt to look.
This theater was one of the landmarks of the Harlem Renaissance, the movement that, a few years ago, led to the explosion of Afro-American culture in the United States.
Alright, well, thank you for the history lesson. So anyways, let's go. What's this? Alright.
The Second Life of Miss Gray, a film by Howard Paul, starring Vivian Leight. Vivian Leight, that's the same name that Harvey Weber gave me. From what he told me, his daughter greatly admires that actress.
Alright. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, by the way. I think, yeah, in the hotel.
It looks like not even the shiny world of show business has managed to escape the grasp of the Great Depression.
Alright. Well, let's observe everything.
Fat Tommy's Laundry.
Fat Tommy's.
Like the fact
Okay.
that some fat guy is washing my clothes is going to make me feel more certain of the results.
Well, you never know, you know, some fat Tony could actually be like the best clothes washer in the world. You silly man.
Last Heaven Hotel. A curious name for a hotel in Harlem. From the information that I got, this is where Harvey Weber's stepdaughter is.
Alright, so is there anything else I can observe? Wait.
One of the many walk-up doors that characterize Harlem.
Alright. So we're supposed to go in here, the Last Heaven Hotel, but there's an alleyway back here. And this guy doesn't walk any faster. Okay. Well, that's no good news. So I'm pretty sure there won't be any chase sequences then, if well, you're not going to be running that fast.
The door must lead into the theater.
Alright.
There's a dumpster there.
Alright.
There's a dumpster there. There's a dumpster there.
Alright.
There's a dumpster there.
Alright, well, you know, that's good to know. You know, I was just checking, but you know what? What is this? Keys?
I'm afraid it would be too easy this way.
I think these are keys to his car. Okay. There's a photograph.
I don't see how I could use them together.
Alright. So, that's a lighter, that's a match, and this is a...
I don't see how I could use them together.
Or you can just... I don't know. You could have just looked at it and examined it, but okay. Well, anyways, let's get into the hotel. I'll figure out the controls later on. It might be of some use to me. Alright. I like how this whole thing is just played out. It's kind of simple. The music is really cool, you know.
There are photographs of black musicians hanging everywhere. Probably jazz players.
It's what you would expect from a noir game, like a noir film. Kind of like the movie Chinatown. That is a great film. If you haven't watched it, you kids should watch it. It is great. It has Jack Nicholson in it and all that.
A wastebasket full of every kind of junk that can be produced in a hotel. There are photographs of black musicians hanging.
Oh, you could skip. Okay, that's good. So in case I've something that's boring, I could just skip.
There are photographs of black musicians hanging everywhere. Probably jazz players.
Oh, it's the same thing.
The door to the porter's lodge.
Alright, well, let's talk to the porter.
Sitting down and reading the newspaper. I should have been a reception clerk. I would have certainly been healthier.
Okay, I highly doubt that, but okay. Yes, talk to him.
Hi, do you own this place?
Well, it depends on who wants to know.
I forgot why I'm here. Shit. I'm a friend of one of your guests. I'm a private detective. Oh, criminy. I think I'll just go with... I'm gonna be honest right now.
I'm a private detective.
A private detective. I guess someone has gotten himself in trouble.
More or less. It's about a girl.
A girl, you say? There are a lot of them here. And for a few bucks, they can give you a night that will stay in your memories for a long, long time.
She's not a prostitute. Susan Weber, white, medium frame, blonde hair, 20 years, and pretty enough to cause her some troubles. Have you seen her?
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not used to giving out information about my guests to the first person who happens by. People come here to have a place where no one can find them, and not just for a place where to sleep. And I try to help them with that as much as I can.
Alright, come on, don't make me fuss. Tell me where I can find Miss Weber. You must have a good make call at last heaven. Forget me. Okay. I don't want to forget about it. Last time we can, I want to stay on topic. Let's just stick with, I don't know. Let's stick with...
Come on, don't make a fuss. Tell me where I can find Ms. Weber.
Sorry, but you won't get anywhere by being pushy.
Crap. Alright, so don't choose to tell me where I can find this girl, because I'm sure he's gonna get more pushy.
You must have a good imagination to call this hotel Last Heaven.
No fantasies or sentimentalities. They're not for me. At least not anymore. This hotel belonged to my brother, Louis Fitzgerald Heaven. There were 9 of us, and he was the youngest. And that's why people called him the Last Heaven. When he bought the hotel, he didn't have any doubts about what to call it. At that time, this place was falling apart, but Louis was sure he could turn it into a good hotel, and he made it.
How come it's you running it now?
My brother can't take care of it anymore. In October 1926, some redneck who missed the good old days of slavery refused to pay his 3-day rent for the room. He said that he would have never given money to a Negro. And when my brother threatened to call the police, the guy pulled out a gun and pulled the trigger. Shot him in the guts. My brother died almost immediately. Even though he was small, he never let anyone to push him around. And what we all thought of as a quality eventually turned out to be what killed him. And the hotel stayed closed for years, and it was I who reopened it 5 years later, but without my brother, it wasn't the same hotel anymore.
Did the police get the killer?
Now, you already know the answer. One day, great men will be able to change how things are, and there won't be any more hatred between blacks and whites.
Nowadays, they name streets in New York after these great men. And when that happens, it means they didn't meet with a happy ending.
Okay.
Tell me where I can find the girl.
I've already told you that you won't get anywhere in this way.
Alright, well.
You must have a...
No fantasy. This
Okay.
hotel, there were not... When he bought that
How come...
in October, he said that he would... When my brother shot him in the gut, even though he was in the hotel...
Did the police get the killer?
Now, you already know the answer. One day, great men will be able to change how things are. And
Nowadays, they name streets in...
Alright.
Forget about it.
now, whatever you want.
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more.
Alright, well.
Sitting down and reading the newspaper.
Well, let's... How do we encourage him more?
Son, what else can I do for you?
Well, I can't go with that. I already read...
Forget...
Now, whatever you...
Alright, well...
This job probably doesn't pay too much. I'm sure that with a little encouragement, he would tell me more.
Oh, alright. I know. We give him some money.
$10 should be more than enough for some information. These might make you change your mind.
Money to buy information? That must be one important girl you're looking for.
Enough for someone to hire me.
You know, lately, a lot of people like you have come by. They ask questions, look for people. Once, this hotel was considered one of the best in Harlem. Now it's become a shelter for criminals, easy women, and people who are running away from something. All it took was a couple of years of recession to turn New York into a cesspool. I wonder where this city's going to end up.
Where it always has. Nowhere.
You're always headed somewhere. Good or bad, you always have a direction. The day that New York will be rotten through and through, that will be the day that the good God himself will come down to crush it.
Don't count on that. I know people in this city who would manage to bribe your good God with a couple of well-aimed compliments.
Son, I guess you're not a believer.
I believe in whiskey, and in all those things that I can explain in a day.
Well, without faith, it's impossible to survive in this city. Everyone needs something to believe in.
Probably I just don't have anything worth believing in yet. Anyway, let's end this catechism lesson, and tell me where I can find the girl.
You said her name is Susan Weber?
Susan Weber, with 2 B's.
Susan Weber. Oh, you gave me money in exchange for information, but who says that I have any?
Dannazione, you must have a list with the names of your guests.
As I told you earlier, this hotel is a place where half of the tenants are poor devils trying to get away from something. They usually don't give their real names. 100 John Smiths, a dozen George Washingtons, even a couple of Charlie Chaplins pass through this hotel.
So there is no room under the name Susan Weber?
That's right, son. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. If you want, you can take your money back.
Keep it. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
I don't keep it. Take it back. I mean, you might need it.
Son, what else can I do for you?
Do you have any? Well, we already know that. I have a question for you.
I have a question for you.
Tell me.
Can you use your head? On this screen, you'll find the information you collected during it. Now you have to use your head. Select 2 pieces of information to connect. If there is a connection, you will gain new insight that you can use to further your embed. If you can't find a connection, you may not have all the information you need to get ahead. So roll up your sleeves and get back to the investigation. A wealthy blonde was seen. Could have been Susan Weber. Alright, let's try that. The guests at the last helping don't make a habit of leaving the real names there.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah, I know. Wait.
Is there a woman called Late among your guests?
Late, yes. She matches your description. White, young, and blonde. Is she the woman you're looking for?
Yes. What room is she in?
Room 313, third floor, end of the hallway.
Thanks.
Nice.
I don't have anything else to ask you.
Well, if you need me, I'm here.
Alright, so 303, I believe. So let's get the hell out of here now. Oh goody, more things to click on.
It overlooks 125th Street. Closed is just fine.
Oh, I can actually hear.
I don't hear anything.
Can I go in?
Room 311.
So far this game is pretty slow.
Room 312.
I mean, it's a good thing, but well, it's nothing bad, but
I don't hear anything.
yeah, you know. I mean, with The Wolf Among Us, it was just like, you know, it was really interesting and just, you know, something was happening all the
I've
time.
finally gotten away from my clod of a stepfather. I couldn't take it anymore. He thought I should spend my entire life behind the counter of a butcher shop. I'm an actress. I was born to act in movies. Big productions. Isn't that right, Teddy Bear?
Of course, baby. I'll make you the biggest star in Hollywood.
Yes, Howard. With you, I'll be the next Vivian Lake. Actually, you'll make me even more famous than her. You'll give me her parts and I'll exceed her. I'll be the #1. Right, Teddy Bear? Right?
And here's our Susan.
Well,
I'll take a few pictures of her with her teddy bear. And tomorrow morning, I'll give them to Harvey Weber. This way, I'll get the rest of my money.
Okay. Oh, alright. So, let's take a few pictures, eh? Alright, we're going to get naughty. Alright. Let's go
I
for
don't
it.
see how I could use them together.
Well, you're gonna bust down the door and just take pictures of them. But okay, let's...
Room 313. It's Susan Weber's room.
Yeah, so, open it. No.
I've heard enough.
Yeah.
Harvey Weber paid me to get him some proof of his stepdaughter's love affair. All I have to do now is to get a picture of Susan while she's in
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we can't just...
Susan Weber's room number is 313. I don't see why I should go to the next...
Okay, I see why. Because yeah, you don't want to just go in. It's like, excuse me, can I just take pictures of you and your teddy bear? I mean, it's kind of weird. Just bust down the
It overlooks
door.
120.
Bust down the door and just
Closed
take...
is just...
Alright. You just bust down the door and just be like, hey, hi, let me take pictures of you.
a wastebasket.
Yes, okay. We know about the wastebasket. And wait.
Room 3.
Okay. So we're gonna make use of that alleyway then. What do I have? What is this?
No clue. At least none that...
I don't even know what this is. What is this? Oh, wow. That's very helpful. Cool. Alright, so that's... I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is as well. So let's talk to this gentleman again and see if we can get a key or something.
Son, what else can I do for you?
You must have... Okay, nothing.
I don't have anything else.
Well,
Alright, well, let's go outside and let's climb up to Susan Weber's room. Alright. So we're over here. So let's go in the alleyway. and become a peeping Tom. Alright.
It's closed.
Yeah, well, I think this is a...
I don't see why I should.
Well, you should, because you need to open the damn door. Well, actually, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, oh boy.
The door must lead into the theater. That ladder could be useful.
Yeah, well, we can't. You can't really...
I can't go there. The gate is locked.
Can't really go there because...
It's closed.
Alright.
The keys of the car, of the office, and of something else that I don't remember anymore.
Oh.
About 15 bucks. It's the camera Greta loaned me. Mine broke months ago.
Okay, cool. We get insight on what these things are.
These are my lockpicking tools. These trinkets have come in handy more than once. Valuable information is often the best hidden one.
Well, then let's...
My cigarettes, and my lucky lighter. Even though it has never brought me much luck.
Alright.
My investigator's license. 20 bucks. A damn questionnaire, and anyone who wants to can stick their nose in your business.
Alright, well, I think I have a pretty good idea. We're not going to go through here because, well, there's no way to reach her room. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the fancy lockpicks and go somewhere else. Alright, so let's go back in here. And can I go upstairs?
Susan Weber's room number.
Alright, well, let's use these.
Room 3.
Yeah, I know. Alright, can we use this?
I don't see how I could use them to...
How about this one?
I don't see how...
Really?
No clue. At least... No.
Oh, come on. What is this?
There's a little panel here.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. You're in control now. You will often have to take control of the situation. When the mouse icon appears in the lower right corner, you can dynamically interact with the object. Click the left button and enter dynamic mode. Ooh. This will enable you to move the object by following the instruction. You can open doors, more levers, and down and lift objects or even break them. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, let's do this Susan Weber's. Okay. I don't know. I mean, we just want to do Susan Weber's, but why not? Let's do it to everyone else's. Let's give them more hell. I mean, they're probably not home or they're probably not sleeping, but who cares? Alright. Okay, let's see what that did.
I've heard enough. Harvey Weber paid me to get... All I have to do now...
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what... Weight thermostats, yeah.
It overlooks 100... There are photographs. Room 311.
Alright. So what do? I messed around with that. Actually, wait.
It's today's newspaper.
New York gets ready to vote.
Even though companies keep shutting down, the newspapers are saying the worst is behind us. I wonder who it helps if people believe it. It looks like the rain from these last few days knocked out the telephone lines. In some areas of the city, the service will be cut off to avoid a short circuit. The usual news that comes out before the New York mayoral elections. Each candidate smears the others, trying to steal as many votes as possible. At the end, it will be the least immoral one who will win, or the one who'll do the best job in hiding his skeletons in the closet. The usual news, each candidate, at the end, it will be the...
Alright. Well,
No clue. I've heard an Harvey Weber. All I have to do now is to...
yeah, I just don't know what to do.
It's the thermostat.
Yes, I know. Alright. Or even break them. Well, I don't know how to break them. What if I turn it off?
It's the thermostat.
Alright. How about... okay, it was already at 0, so why don't I just set it to the max? There we go. Alright. Help! What is that? They're boxes.
Boxes without anything interesting.
Well, you never know, just...
No, I don't...
oh, you are a horrible detective.
I'm here. No need to knock.
You know what? I'm gonna break into your place.
No, it doesn't make it... No clue. Sitting down and...
Okay.
Son?
Oh, man.
I don't...
Well,
Alright. Alright, let's use help. Oh, wow.
One of the many walk-up doors. I don't have a reason to get in. I don't have a reason to get in. I don't have a one of the many.
Alright, well... I really don't know what to do right now.
I have no intention of leaving without taking a few pictures of Harvey Weber's runaway daughter.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Yeah.
A mailbox.
How can you see from all the way over there?
Too bad my old pen pal died of loneliness a few years ago. I'd have happily sent him something.
Ugh. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what? Let's go through here. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, oh, I can grab that. Ooh, I'm getting somewhere.
I have better things to do than
Ah,
rummage through.
really? Well, you know what? Fine. Wait, can I...
Too bad my old...
oh, man. Alright, let's go through, well, wherever this is. Alright, here we are again.
It's hot as hell in this room. One day it's cold, the next one it's hot. Tomorrow, I'm gonna give an earful to the owner of this crappy room. You don't treat a future movie star this way.
Good. That must be our Susan's room. Now I have to find a way to open that gate.
Okay, now we get to use the lockpicks. There we go.
I knew that it was a good idea to bring them with
Oh,
me.
yeah, of course. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do a bit of Sam Fisher. Thieves' tools. Each lock is composed of small cylinders that can be opened by only one key, unless you have this lockpick. Slowly rotate the lockpick inside the lock, and one at a time, snap each cylinder into place. Find the correct position to separately pick the lock. Warning, not all locks have the same number of cycles. Some of them will require patience. Alright. Trying to be extra careful. There's this.
Dannazione. The lock just reset.
What?
I have to start over.
Skip? Oh, wow. That's easy. I would have loved to do it myself, but okay.
Now it's open.
I guess I can't reach it.
That lap,
Yeah, climb it.
it's too high.
Alright, well then use...
That thing must be 10 times my weight. I'll never make it move.
Oh, come on. Move this one.
It doesn't make any sense.
Really?
It doesn't make any sense. A dumpster, the kind that has wheel. There's a brake here. The street is probably downhill a little. So if I unlocked it, the dumpster would roll all the way down to the road.
Oh, cool.
Unlocking the brake now won't help me. I have to find a way to place it where I want. A dumpster, the kind that... There's a...
Jake, get away.
Unlocking the brake now won't help me. I have to find a way to place it where I want.
Well, I don't know.
A dumpster, the kind... That thing must be...
Wait,
A manhole.
well,
It doesn't make any sense.
really? Well, you know what doesn't make sense to me?
Right.
You!
Too bad I left my lucky crowbar at home.
What is this?
Yes, I'll take one. This bar could be helpful.
Oh, cool. So we use that on the dumpster.
No.
Really?
Unlocking the brake now won't help me. I have to find a way to place it where I want.
Oh,
It doesn't make it...
what if I placed it right there?
Let's try.
Oh, sweet.
A dumpster. There's a... Unlocking the brake.
Really?
I'll take the bar.
No, don't take the bar.
I can't think... I can't think... A manhole.
Alright.
Let's try.
So put it there. Get another one. But you can't get another one. Oh, criminy. Well, just look at it.
A manhole. Unlocking the... A dumpster. There's a brake here. The street is probably downhill a little. So if I unlocked it, the dumpster would roll all the way down to the road.
Alright, well, how do we unlock it? This would probably be a good place to stop for me, actually. Yeah, this game is pretty good. It's definitely one of those games that's gonna make you want to use your head, but you know what? I like those kind of games. It gives me a good length to figure things out. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'll stop right here and I'll see you guys in the next video. And until then, yeah, see you guys on the flip side. This is Napalm and I'm signing out. Bye-bye, guys.